What's up, y'all? I'm back. Yes. Oh, not gonna lie, my stomach is hurting, bruh. What's up, y'all? It's been a while. I'm back. Um, let's give you all the updates. No, I have not been posting because I have not been feeling like it. But today, maybe not tonight because it's 10 o'clock, but today was a good day, and it's got your boy feeling spicy and inspired. I'm saying today got me feeling a little. Today gave me a little push, give me a little boost. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It all started when I decided to impulsively stop at this vintage shop that I've been wanting to go back to for the past 6, 7 months. Alright? So today I went back. I'm gonna give you all the name of it at the end. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I went back today. I was like, I honestly didn't really plan on like grabbing anything, or to be honest, in my mind, I was like, I'm only gonna grab something if I see something I really like, if I really, really, really like it and want it, because I'm gonna keep it being. Your boy be on Depop, popping my offers off. You know what I'm saying? I be all night. Like probably when I get off, I'm probably going straight low balls. Like maybe a couple reasonable offers if I really like it, or if they decline my shit. You know. Anyway, I went back today, and it was probably the best thing I could have done. It was prob it was probably the best thing I could have done. But here's what I'll be thinking, right? Everything happens for a reason, right? Even if I didn't step into that shop today, some way, somehow, this interaction would have still happened at some point. Don't worry, don't mind me just philosophizing. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Ignore that. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. Um, long story short, I was wearing a coat. I'm about to show. Let me 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 show the coat. This the coat. Let me show y'all the coat. This the coat. I was wearing this coat today. But as y'all can see, I got on a heavenly fit today. Like mad white. My shoes is white too. You know what I'm saying? So throw that shit out of the way. As you can see, I had on that coat. Alright? I had on that coat. I walked in the store, I had on that coat, and I started looking around the store. And the guy was like, his name's Joe. Alright, name's Joe. Joe was like, um, I like that coat. Now the story behind the coat, the story behind the coat. It ain't really much of a story behind the coat. My brother gave me the coat, and the coat is from his friend's brand called Eighth Wonder. Now, when I got in the shop, I started looking through the racks, and like the second or third hoodie I saw was the Eighth Wonder hoodie. Now, keep in mind, this shop is small and everything is handpicked by the guys that work there. Okay. Um. So yeah, when I walked in, he complimented my coat. He was like, "I like your coat." I was like, "Thank you." And then he like, I guess he was looking for a couple of minutes, and then he asked me. He said, is that a Eighth Wonder coat?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, it is." And then I said, "I noticed you got this blue Eighth Wonder hoodie right here." He said, "Yes, yes." So from there, we just, you know what I'm saying? We just backfiring at each other, right? And we're just conversating and talking about stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I found a few pieces. I was like, dude, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Like, dude. Then then they had then they had deals. You know, I love deals. Right? I'm a sucker for deals. You tell me you're doing a deal, I'm probably gonna fall for it every time. And that's just me. That's just me. Now, essentially those small conversations and small talk led to a bigger conversation, which led to me going, dude, wait, dude. I gotta go grab my freaking camera and document this right now. He said, dude, right the fuck on, man. Right on, dude. Right on, man. Because I should be doing the same thing. And I was like, he just like me. Kind of, right? Basically. All right. Now, I'm saying all that to say, be impulsive today. Whatever day you watch this, go be impulsive within reason. All right. Because that kind of just like that whole interaction, that whole conversation, just straight good vibes. Straight great vibes, man. Straight inspiring vibes. To the point where I was like, no matter what I do today, I have to finish that video. So that's what I'm doing. Alright? Now, I basically set up the camera and I recorded like some of our conversation. Not so much to get what I was saying, because I could talk any day I want, but more so y'all could see and hear what's going on, right? And how great minds think alike. It's like, nah, but yeah, bro, like it was just such a genuine and like I don't know. I always say I don't really have the best interactions because I don't. I don't know what it is. When I go to the every day I go to the gas station, I probably have I have the same interaction with the poppy, right? With pop with Ak and them, right? That same conversation. Well, let me get have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit like that, right? And then it's always a random person that does something out of pocket. I don't know if it's where I live or I don't know what it is, but I have these strangest interactions, bro. Like it's not even. I could do a whole separate video on just my gas station encounters, and you'd be like, dude, what? What? They said what? And I'd be like, yeah, bro, that really happened. That really happened. I should have been vlogging so that y'all could y'all could like I'm telling you. I don't know. I need to like just strap a GoPro to my chest or something so y'all could understand what I'm talking about. But I'm feel like I'm gonna wrap this joint up right here, and then I'm gonna take the videos that I have from earlier and chop it up, throw it in here. Okay? But after this part, after I get my little spiel on. Alright? Now I don't really have anything else to like update y'all on, but I will say if you're feeling uninspired and matter of fact, no. If you're feeling like me and you don't feel like if you're feeling like me and you don't be feeling like doing nothing, but you have all these ideas and you don't know where to start and it's overwhelming, I'm telling you, you just gotta start, bro. You gotta start somewhere. Whether it be you stopping mid conversation to say, nah, bro, let me go grab my camera real quick. And then going back, listen, do it, bro. If it takes you spontaneously going to a random store that you've been eyeballing, do it. Do it. Because I promise you, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel way better. Way better. Like, I was feeling kind of today because I had to go to work just like every other day. But, it's cold as hell. Ain't nothing to do but go to work. So I made something to do. And I'm so glad I did. Like, honestly, I really am. and I feel great. I feel great. Great. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna chop this shit up. And we're gonna go from there. But other than that, man, I hope y'all are doing great. I hope y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing amazing. And um I hope y'all keep striving and watching my channel. And striving some more. Then maybe come back and watch my channel some more. Then go strive a little bit more. That's just what I'm thinking though. That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking. You don't gotta live. That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking though. That's just what I'm thinking. But yeah, man, that's really all I got for right now, bro. I'm just gonna chop this. You know what I'm saying? Chop those clips up. Honestly, I might not even chop it up. I might not even chop it up. Oh, let me tell you. Last time I started recording, I found out I could pause it. Did y'all know? Did y'all know y'all could pause it? Did y'all know y'all could pause? Like I was mid recording and I hit the wrong button, but it paused it, and I was like, "Yo, all this time I've been taking all these clips and chopping. Am I dumb? Or is that just like a now you know? All right, that's it. I'm done for now. But now you know. If you didn't know you could pause your camera, you can pause it. Just make sure you hit the right button. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess. I guess after this part, I guess I'm gonna just have to cut it in half, and then y'all just gonna. I'm gonna just be like, thanks for watching. I might even just duplicate it and be like, thanks for watching.
My thing is, I'm like, I want to record every day, but I work like every day.
You're
So I
preaching
like,
to someone who runs. Now I've been here every day. I should be doing. See what you just said when you just walked out of there to go get your. You stopped our convo
yeah, I
to go
did.
get because like all right. You ever watch like a lot of people going like crazy right now? People doing buys and like literally
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. I do that shit almost on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Like if not a daily basis, at least buy one item a day or a trade. Some type of transaction is happening,
Yeah,
and that's what people want to see.
right.
And where my argument comes into play, and I'll probably ask you the same, but like when I opened this business, that's not what people want to see. It was a consumer market. We all had extra bread. Everybody just wanted to see a product. And I slacked because I always wanted to tell the story of like, if I could do this, you could do it. Anybody could do it. I started from nothing. Absolutely, I had 2 G's in my bank account. Bills need to be paid. 22 years. If it didn't work, it wasn't gonna work. Like, but I'd rather know it didn't work, and it did work. But at that time, nobody gave a shit about me and my story. They just wanted to spend money coming from extra. You know, we were all on unemployment. COVID was happening.
Yeah.
So we opened our store during that era. I did
Oh,
vintage
wow.
before that.
Mhm.
But my grand opening was supposed to be March 28th. I announced it on the 22nd.
That's crazy.
And I shit you not, 3 hours later, New Jersey was like, "Yeah, we're shutting the state down."
I was in class when that happened.
On
Like,
the
I literally was
28th.
in class.
So we pushed back a couple months, but we stayed and we paid rent on the store for an extra 4 months without technically having a store open. But we did Instagram. We were on eBay. I was laid off from my job as well, so I was able to put my focus into the business, and it really did well. Back to you wanted to start your own thing.
Yeah, in the clothes, I'm into everything, but it's
Yeah.
like I'm not one of those celebrities that are vlogging all the time that have the bread to spend to go in the
That's what I
stores
was
to do
going to
shit.
now. So nowadays, people want the consumer. They don't care about it. Not everybody has bread right like they used to.
Right.
And the consumer side is more gone. And now it's like, I don't care what past to present sells.
Yeah.
I care who past to present is. Like there's someone behind it. It's not, and that's where the stories come into play. And that's where I need to be like, bro, hold on, stop showing me stuff. Let me get my camera out so we can transact like, my conversations throughout the day, things of that nature. Like we were just about to go into convo about this sweatshirt and the zip on it and how it's like Nike ACG almost before ACG, but you brought up how like it's Rick Owens style before the, like with that asymmetrical zip, like that's insane.
And it goes all the way up. Like that's so
yeah,
cool.
it's like Bape like era of like the Bape zip, full zip, but like they just threw it completely off, and that's something that like in the time period this probably wasn't the hottest item, and it was a risk being all fleece and that no branding besides a tiny little small hit that's not your average Nike hit. I just think that's like you said. These designer brands draw influence from even sports athletic brands.
Yeah.
Bro, when I started selling vintage clothing and buying vintage clothing, I was made fun of. It wasn't cool. It wasn't a trend. The people that were buying it were people from the era looking for things that their parents grew up with. It was not celebrities weren't rocking it, or if they were, it wasn't like known and like being talked about.
Mm-hmm.
If I listened to everybody who said, like when I said I'm going to open a store eventually, that's sick as fuck. That's sick. That's sick.
And it's
Mixing
just
two
like-
together.
Yeah, and it's
Bleach,
just like
add bleach, like you know what I mean? You can add bleach dye, like you can do a lot of shit. Fuck everybody. If there's a piece of advice I can give you, fuck everybody. And I'm not saying that in like a disrespectful way to everybody.
Mhm.
When it comes to you and your craft, and do you like doing it?
I love
Do you
doing it.
enjoy it?
I enjoy it.
Until you enjoy it because it's your expression.
Yes.
It's the way you get yourself out.
Right.
So if I tell you like I don't like what you just did, can you do it differently? Is that still your expression? No, it's not. You're doing it now for my expression. I'm one fucking person.
Yeah.
There's a thing I read recently. If make it, no matter what, bro, make what you like because somebody else out there, and I've learned that in vintage as well. I started this by only buying things that I knew about and that I liked, that I knew I could sell them because I have the knowledge on it.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you right now, if you know about, like, let's say you made me a piece. Like,
Right.
you're like, you know what, bro, I don't like that skull. Let me switch it because I'm like, you know what, dude, I think a rose would look cooler.
Mm-hmm.
So I like roses. I have a rose tattoo on my arm. I like roses. You switch it to a rose. Take it to an event. 75 people are like, yo, this rose is pretty cool. I like that. But it'd be way fucking cooler if it was a skull.
And then I had this go in
And
the
then
first place.
me and 10 others are like, yo, this rose one's sick. I don't like the font, though. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny?
And now you can't talk about it because you didn't make that rose for yourself, did
Right.
you?
No,
You
I
made
didn't.
that rose for someone else. So
Yeah.
that skull, though, you could be like, hey, I did this because yada, 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 yada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because here's where I'm telling you, where I was going earlier, where I need to start showing footage, like creating content, is fuck how clean it is. Fuck how, bro, passion will sell before anything. And when someone can see that when you're able to preach what you talk about or preach what you created,
Mm-hmm.
not even preach, just talk about it. And you could tell it comes from a place of caring or the heart. That will outmatch anything.
Yeah.
That outmatches any cool brand. And in the long run, I always say, dude, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers or fucking 2,000. Most people that have 1 million followers don't have a pure organic following.
Right.
But like that is something I did always like. No matter how big or small, we always had a steady clientele that knows who we are, knows who I am, shops with us for us. And
Mhm.
that's the part where like that's where you gotta go. That's the route you gotta go. Artwork's all that cool. Do what you like to do because only you can talk about it.
Yeah.
Only you can tell someone what it means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
It's
take
like-
constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Take people's opinions. Take clothing lines' opinions. Take other artists. But I had a guy come in recently. I gave him the same advice. He's like, dope ass fucking shit on. He had a sweatsuit on. I was like, bro, where'd you get that? Oh, it's my clothing line. And it was just like words on it.
Mhm.
I was like, what makes you different from anything else? Like, all right, put words on a hoodie, put words on a pair of sweatpants. I could just go buy essentials. People know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm cool for wearing it.
Yeah.
In certain aspects, that's an average mind's thought.
Mhm.
But if I know you, and I'm like, nah, it's my homie who did this sweatshirt for this specific reasoning. You know what I mean? This artwork is done because his grand, blah, 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 whatever. There's
Yeah.
a story behind it.
Yeah.
That's something bigger than
That's like the whole
bigger
point.
than average consumer market.
Yeah. Like.
I want to buy it because I mess with you. I
Mhm.
want to buy it because I want to support you. I want to buy it because your artwork is dope. Like it's art at that point. I always say clothing is artwork.
Mhm.
This is dumb. This is a completely blank piece of clothing.
Mhm.
The way something can be cut is artwork.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Like
Just keep that in mind.
my whole thing is just like I want to build a community around it. So like I don't want to just be one of those guys that are like posting their stuff strictly for the views. Like.
I organically grew my Instagram by just being a thrifter, a person thrifting,
Mhm.
faster than I ever would have thought of. We hit 10K before 2020. 3 years of having Instagram. 10K followers. 10K grand opening giveaway. That was in 2020. 10K followers when I was just out picking. You'd see me in AC, you'd see me in New Jersey, you'd see me everywhere. Because I was just going to buy a jacket, going to thrift, because I loved what I did.
Mhm.
Then I opened a store. and then everything became store. And now it's been another 5 years. We've been open for 5 years. 6.9, so 60. We have 16. We have almost 17,000 followers.
That's crazy.
The
To think
weighing
about.
difference, the organic feel got lost.
Mhm.
There's no more. It's a storefront. They buy everything in person all day. The loss of Joe going and dude, he was in AC buying an Eagles jacket today, and then Rutgers, New York, New Brunswick, 3 hours later buying another one. Like that was the thrill of people wanting to see the journey,
Mhm.
and that's where that's things you got to think about.
Yeah.
Do the journey. From draft. Here's a concept idea from draft on paper to making it. If you're doing it yourself, you know what I mean? From the draft on the piece of paper to you hand painting something.
Yeah.
From there, done. Content idea. That's something people start to finish.
I really needed to hear this.
I want to
today.
see
I'm
this
so
turn
glad I
into
came here.
something completely different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started seeing people on Instagram, and I'm like, well, I want to try it.
Mhm.
But it's not my style.
Yeah.
And when you start doing stuff that's not you, it shows.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just understand that.
Yeah.
If it's not you and you don't feel that it's you, most people are going to understand and they're going to feel it's not you either. And that's when the swipes come.
Mhm.
So like you connect with someone off the first couple of minutes, talk to them a little bit, let them see you as a brand or let them see you as a person and not a brand.
Mhm.
That will show.
Yeah.
That's why I try to talk to you. I'm teaching myself the same shit. I need to make more content. I need to be talking more. I'm doing more things. But it's hard to do on camera.
That's literally what I said. Like I pick up my camera like every other
I've had a
day.
brand new GoPro in the back for 5 years.
It's
I'm not lying. It's still
just
here.
collecting dust.
Just sits on a box. Like, I have a tripod. I have everything. And it's like just that little bit of initiative. Like that little bit of just do it.
Yeah.
And like I'm
So
going
I
to
was
start
like,
that.
you're talking to me like I was like, no. I gotta go get this camera. Like,
Good, yeah.
I might as well do it
It's
now.
worth the
Because if I
conversation.
don't do it, I'm not gonna ever
Then you
do
can
it.
chop.
I saw these beanies when you guys posted them.
You want one?
Yes.
Which one did you want? So on that shelf out there, there's 3. You see the 3 hats at the end?
Mhm.
Look up, right to the left.
Oh, right here.
See the
Oh,
very
okay.
last
Yeah.
shelf? Pick whichever.
I'm gonna show you guys the pieces that I picked out that sparked this whole conversation in the first place. But I'm gonna try to find a couple things from this one really quick before I check out of here. I think we got one now. Yeah, this your tee. This one right here. This is the one right here. Then I'm grabbing these two beanies. And then I found we've got this Eighth Wonder hoodie because I've got the coat on.
Crazy.
Like it's such a small world. Then I've got this vintage ACG hoodie. Yeah, thanks. It's got the asymmetrical zip on it.
There you go. I learned. That's why I love it. Like, I never tell anybody that. Like that's one thing I tell you for your craft, bro. If you don't know everything. You're never gonna know. I've been doing this shit for over 10 years. I've had the store for 5. I don't know everything. There's so much about vintage that I never wanted to learn about because it wasn't my thing, and that can come back in the business aspect. That's where, you know what I mean? Learning your craft kind of hurts, man. Like I didn't want to learn about certain shit because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
That shit's worth a lot of money now. Some of the stuff I'm into isn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's where passion and you gotta have that balance, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
this was a very really.
shit. You're good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a gift.
Yeah, this was a very productive day. See, now it's like I be complaining because I'm like I don't have nothing to show. I'm like, you guys are gonna see me go to work every day, so it's like I'm not gonna record every day. I'm just chilling in the crib with my old folks. But I got something done today.
Yeah, it's good.
Like
It's really good.
I got something done today. Got some networking done today. I'm always talking about networking.
Oh, here's where you like. This like. So like you can always like. This is where like because I think you do your job for the pat. Like you like what you do, and you clearly are a good person. You're a kind-hearted soul. Talk about being happy. Like you can clearly see the brightness inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
To where I don't think it could come up like I was talking earlier. How like certain like people are real. Like a lot of people will read if you're fake or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say like you could be used like I hate the people that like. Let's say I had a homeless man outside the shop.
Yeah.
And I go out there and yo, this is the bed where let me get my camera. And I go out there and I'm like, hey man, want this jacket and a coffee? I'm a good guy. If you're really trying to be a good guy, you don't need your camera.
Right, yeah.
And what I want to say is like, bro, you work with people of needs or that you're like clearly watching and you're doing good for them, but you could also have fun with them. Like, bro, have them model your shit. Like,
That's right. Yeah.
have them have fun with it. Teach them. Teach them. Like, granted, that kid, I remember the guy that was here, like, he liked stuff. There was things he was into. Like, teach them and have them work with you. And they're like, bro, you ever heard of the Nike Dornbecker line?
Yeah.
So the Dornbecker line is designed by children, like Chop and stuff. I didn't have the greatest child. Like, I come from nothing. And I don't want to say nothing. I had a grandmother who did take and made my life a lot better than it could have been. But I don't have money. That's a big assumption. And my biggest preach is I can do it. You're young, dude. You're young. You're 21. You might think you know everything. You know fucking nothing. I learned everything. I had traumatic experiences that I thought taught me everything at young ages. And by 21, I'm like, I know everything. By 21, 25, I learned so much in those 4 years about myself, about life, about everything. To where I was a kid at 21. And I realized that. I'm not giving you that whole old fucking head. I'm 33 years old. I'm still learning every day. But follow your shit. You got like a good heart. You're a great dude. Like you have that vibe of just joy, and that's rare, and that will show. So just keep going. You're young as fuck. This can be a good start for you. No matter what it is, wherever you want to go, you're helping in your regular job. You're doing so. So just keep that shit. Keep your heart.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're a good person, and like you have that heart of like a good person. So just don't stop. Don't stop.
Thanks, I appreciate
Keep
it.
doing your shit, and when you're message me, we'll talk.
So this is Joe. This is Joe. Past to present. As you can see, we just had probably the dopest conversation I've had in a long time, and a lot of things resonated. A lot of things sparked off. So we're gonna see where this leads to.